Okay, here we are on to video 3. We're going to start this video with our workbooks. I just want to have a look at the last of the grammar exercises. Remember, if you need a refresh of the grammar, go back to video 1. There is also grammar explanations in your students' books on page 44 and at the back of the book with all the grammar explanations. Okay, but you should be fine with the past narrative tenses by now. Now, I want you to open your workbooks onto page 30. Okay, so page 30. And I want you to do exercise 4. I think we did 1, 2 and 3 last time. So we should be exercise 4. Now these are our corpus spots. This means that these are ones that people frequently get wrong. Okay, so you're choosing the correct sentence out of the 2. So 1, A or B. So you need to tick which is correct. 2, A or B. Okay, so these are using our verb tenses and seeing if you can identify the correct one. Okay, so that should be grammar done, and I want you to go now to your students' books. Okay, so students' books, we're opening up at page 45, and we're doing the writing exercises today. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is exercises 1 and 2, and then we're going to look at exercises 4 and 6. So these are the more important exercises in this page. Okay, so all number 1 is asking you to do is to look at the picture. Think of some ideas of what we might what might happen in the story from the picture. That's all it's asking, but also read through the text in the little purple box, because this is what this story is written from. So you need to be familiar with what this story is written from. Once you've read that, we're going to have a look at this short story here. So read the story. Does it contain any of the things you thought of? And does it include all the information in here? So firstly, read through. See if they come up with some ideas like you did. And most importantly, has it answered this brief in the purple box? Okay. So now you've read through that and you're familiar with what their little story is all about. What I want you to do is do exercise 4 now. So these are our time expressions that we've been looking at. We've got some different ones. We've got after, before long, just then and later. So there should be 4 gaps in this text. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want you to put the correct time phrase into the boxes so it reads correctly. Okay, once you've done that, I then want you to go on to number 6. So replacing the highlighted words in the story, the ones that are in yellow, with the words that are in the box. So we have cheerfully, glanced, make out, rushed, vanished and yelled. So they will be similar to the words that are highlighted. So you're linking very similar words and changing those words in the text to the ones in exercise 6. Okay? So, our last bit for today, really important that you read the prepare to write box, because you're going to do a writing exercise now. So, still on page 45, the purple box at the top here are prepare to write. Okay, so it says a good story should include all the items mentioned in the task. So you need to make sure you get your key points. They need to be organised into paragraphs. So you have your beginning, your middle and your end paragraphs. Use suitable time expressions. Remember, you can look at the ones that we've been using in the book. Make it clear when actions happen in relation to each other. This is where you're using your verb tenses. And use a range of vocabulary to make the story interesting. So there's lots of ideas throughout here for the vocabulary you can use. So once you've had a good read of that, I want you to go on to exercises 7 and 8. So the green box at the bottom of here. And this is where we're going to do our writing. So read the task. You don't need to discuss what might happen. All you need to do is read the task. So it's saying you've seen this advertisement. They're wanting stories. You must start it with Hannah rushed over to Dan's house as soon as she heard the news. That's your starting sentence. Your story must include a meal and an accident. So those are things you must include. And then number 8, this is where you write your story. So write your story, use the tips in the prepare box, it's reminding you, check your grammar and spelling, and we're wanting between 140 and 190 words. So quite a comprehensive story. If you can type them and email them to becky.inuse@gmail.com, that would be great. Okay. So, I hope to see you guys all really soon. That's the end of this session. So take care. Bye bye.